Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about whether you should get a Chinese SIM card or use an eSIM when you come to China. We'll go over the differences, pros and cons, and my recommendations for different types of people. I've made a chart here you can take a look to explain the various differences between them. You can clearly see that. Both physical SIM cards and eSIMs allow you to use all apps with data. The difference is that a physical SIM card blocks many overseas services like Google, WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. In order to use those on a phone with a Chinese SIM card, you'll need to use a VPN. Now, the biggest difference is that with an eSIM, you won't have a Chinese +86 phone number. Well, this means you can't make or receive calls, send or receive SMS, or register for various Chinese apps with a +86 number. So, why might this be an issue? Many people are getting used to overseas apps and services that accept phone numbers from all over the world, or that only require an email for verification. However, in China, every single app requires a phone number for SMS verification due to so-called security reasons. Here are the three main scenarios you might encounter. 1. Some apps allow registration with an overseas number. In this case, you should be able to register and use these apps smoothly, like WeChat and Alipay. 2. Some apps have an option for overseas numbers, but the verification SMS never arrives for no reason, causing registration to fail, like Dianping, an app similar to Yelp in the US. 3. Some apps only provide a +86 option, meaning without a Chinese number, you won't be able to use them. Apps like Baidu and Ele.me, a food delivery app, and so on. While not being able to make phone calls might be inconvenient, but there are still workarounds. You know, like using email or WeChat for messaging and make voice calls. Another example is, when using Didi for rides, the driver can't call your overseas number, but you can still communicate with driver through the in-app messaging system. However, if you can't receive SMS verification to register an app, then there's really no way around it. I really hope they can be more friendly to users from all over the world, but unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case right now. At this point, many of you can probably decide which option suits your needs best. Here are some of my recommendations for different types of travelers. 1. For solo travelers, long-term visitors, or those who prefer handling everything themselves without guides or companions, I strongly recommend a physical SIM card plus a VPN or eSIM. This ensures you can use any local app and make calls easily and cheaply, while also staying connected to overseas services. It's a choice that can't go wrong. 2. For small groups or family trips, I suggest at least one person gets a Chinese SIM card to handle local calls and some apps when needed, while others members can use eSIMs as necessary. 3. For those traveling with companions or with local friends, colleagues, or guides, and who don't need to handle local arrangements themselves, an eSIM should be sufficient to stay in touch with your friends. I hope this video helps you decide which phone card option is best for you. That's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.